You ask me my name, and I don't know what to say. Carolina or Carolina? In your one question, it is the entire world asking me to know who I am. The mental game begins. Which of me do I play up? I hold my truth and say Carolina. You smile back, thinking you're so slick. You're just my type, slides off your lips. You think that'll win me over in this game. Like you've won me, like a prized mango bleeding all colors, red, yellow, green. I'm perfectly ripe, and like you said, just your type. You digest my looks in a way that won't upset your stomach, chewing on the facts you see. You look at me, already defining me, so that you won't feel uncomfortable or get a surprise taste of who I am. You bite into the stereotypes and swallow the lies. Well, I will not blindly accept who I am or alter it with a dialect. I will not swallow false lies or digest the history you have set. Although my tongue is tied at times, my truth I will not forget. You don't care what I say, but care what I sound like, right, Chico? You like the way I roll my R's, like rolling mountains you can take a stroll on, stepping on me and all my ancestors. Gone they are, and the ways you carelessly step on their graves, you still carelessly do to me. Wherever I stand, you think you can define me. You think you can tell me who I am because you've studied me. Not in the ways you've looked at me, scrutinized me, try to figure out where I come from. Puerto Rico, Mexico, the DR, Peru. You think you can define me in the ways you talk to me about me. You don't care to hear my voice, although you pretend because you think it's nice to have a different friend. You tell me about me. I listen to you preach all the theoretical theories on why I am the way I am. How Latinos this and that because of this and that. Well, listen to me. You cannot define me, study me. You cannot tell me who I am. Like the text you study me from, I rip it. I take myself off the paper and I rip it. I rip the lies and hear the cries of my family who have landed here, another planet, trying to read the stars and find the one that will lead them north, lead them home. I rip it apart, the way my family was uprooted from their soil, the way you chop a tree, violently, leaving the stump for others to sit on, where you now sit and try to teach me my history. All lies, convenient for you to tell me who I am, so that I do not question, so that I know who I am, according to you. Well, I am tired of these lies, the way you hypnotize me. I'm tired of thinking that my hips don't lie. I try to make them smaller so they fit into your skinny jeans. I'm tired of not knowing what is within my own skin-stitched up seams. You see, with a certain light I know who I am, but sometimes the switch just isn't on or off. The light within is on a dimmer. You see, I don't need you to see me in a certain light, for I embrace my light within. You see, I am beyond what you see, a light-skinned Latina. I am stained by sun. Hours sucking on sugarcane. I am stained by Spain. I am stained by the breadfruit and papaya grown in summer's rain. I wear these stains, and I feel them like growing pains, because every stain, every guava-colored bruise I wear is a reminder of who I am. I can't forget. Although as my grandma wrinkles and my skin lightens, the colors of my generations do not fade. As they age and as I grow, I too want to know who I am. Not from you, but from them, from me. I want to know too where I fit in. Every time I am faced with a question that programs me into your perspective, that turns me into a statistic, I look at my fingers holding the page. A white-skinned Latina. My fingers and the page blend into one white puddle. But I will not blend in, shade in, alter who I am within to fit into the lines you narrowly squeeze me between. Just the way you do when you squint to look at me behind your shades, trying to figure out my shade. White, Hispanic, or other? Another way to define me? I can't even define myself, not only because you do it for me, but because my light skin speaks for me at times, shading me from my own identity, until I open my mouth. And when I do, some exoticize me. What a cute accent. F that. There is nothing cute about confusion. Who am I? White or Hispanic? The answer can change the moment you change your shades. Not with a change of shade because of my suntan. This question asked, white, Hispanic, other? Other what? Other options to place myself in your program perspectives of people? Another space to fill with no name? But with my last name on the line, Dominguez, you think you know what bubble to fill in. I'd rather leave an empty answer, not to remain voiceless and empty, but because you forced me to choose one. Better is none. I might F up the census, but you don't even ask my consensus as you write me down in your books trying to make sense of all of us. Trying to make sense of this world. You sit there, correcting it all with your Sharpie pens, your understanding of the world made permanent on all humans, a permanent mistake you believe as correct. The way you turned Jesus white, because if he wasn't your color, it isn't right. To believe, you need to see your truth. Well, ain't that contradictory? You can't believe in what doesn't look like thee. So much for believing in the mystery. Your truth has pervaded this world. You've bleached religion too, as if eternity only belongs to you. Yet you preach of brotherhood, but instead of coloring with color in the history books, you take out your whiteout. So either all of us have your looks, or we disappear beneath the white smear you wipe us with. And when I sense your subtle hate, I hate how I struggle to negotiate. My identity, like my dignity, negotiated. A business in this politics, politricks, the answer never clear. Oh, I fear the negotiation, the systematic creation, to create a never-ceasing subordination. So don't tell me, oh, you're just like me, because I'm not. Don't tell me you're colorblind, that you don't see color. Go fool another. The only thing you're blinding yourself to is me. You're just blind, making me invisible, a non-factor to the human mind. You tell me this while you stand on the other side, so the parts of me different from you I will not hide, so that you can look at me and into me and not feel what is real. A past, a current, a then, a now, a will-be of how you treat me, of how you talk to me. Your voice, like your color in politics, taking up all the seats in the house. The rest of us just the little scurrying little mouse peeping from wooden holes. How cute. Fuck this, I rebuke. But my rebuke has no say. No say? Because you're sitting in the seat while I'm here trying to talk, feeling the heat. You just warm your seat and hold the pen, signing the story from your perspective. Your story told across the seas. Mine only fabricated in the skin I live. Look at me and read me. Let me speak for me. Claro que sí. Look at me, look into me, read the flow in my veins and the history that runs through, that sting me to life, like the salt in the sea. And as you drown in deceit looking at me, I'm splashed by the true thought that your perception of me is not my reality. In my blood swims Spain, Cuba, and Africa too. And my blood is the sea rippled with all the currents that have pulled me here. And I am not afraid of what swims inside. Instead, I rejoice. I let all of me swim. And I know that I cannot fish out pieces of me individually, for I am all the grains of salt intermixed, all of it composing my chemistry, humanity, identity. In this world of division, creating two peoples, colored or not colored, I want to blend the paint palette, but I know it's not that easy. Even within one family we draw lines, self-division based on shade of one color, light, lighter, darker, too dark. We are all blended colors. Within us live different dimmers. We express different lights, different truths with different expressions. What we wear, what words we choose to say, the certain kind of tick in our tongue, that dialect. It tells of who we are. Like the way I sway my salsa steps, it sings for me. The way I choose to articulate the formality of each word and letter I say, that talks for me. Subconsciously or consciously, it is all the tongues telling our story without us saying one word, yet it is the loudest thing ever heard. When I am pushed to the other side of the line, I am flipped to another page, another bubble that reads white. I say not with a mouth full of rage, with a heart of honest love, that I must walk back to the other side. Because my true Latina identity, not even underneath my own skin can I hide. You can peer me open, you can see all my colors flow, like that multicolored mango. Peel me apart, peer me open, and see my proud glow.